Check one, check two, check three. They say the third time's the charm. We're gonna make it happen on this beautiful day. And I want to welcome y'all back or welcome y'all to the Actors Academy's takeover of the Be More podcast station. Shh, don't tell Dennis I'm in here because he might try to put me out because the fire we about to put down tonight, he gonna have to have me in here more. You already know. So the Actors Academy, let me tell y'all just a brief explanation of what the Actors Academy is and why I'm here tonight. So I started the Actors Academy back in 2018, where we were a group of actors that wanted to learn about the craft together without actually being on set. So we started to invite directors in who would teach us about different aspects of the craft. And it has just grown and grown and grown ever since. Now we have the Actors Versus, which is a good competition we have. And as of right now, we are actually in the middle of our Actors Academy Take 12 crafting the character classes. Our classes are every Saturday down at One World Studios, 1100 Wacomico Street in Baltimore, and they have been lit. I'm trying to tell you, our directors so far have been crazy, and it's only getting better and better and better. So we started the class with Isaac Loyal. He had a class on characterization. Last week, we had a class with Deanna Neal, who talked about vocal technique. And our students actually recorded for WEAA 88.9 for their Morgynn News Hour, and it actually played because the Actors Academy isn't just about education, it's also about opportunity. So I'm gonna ask my man to roll that beautiful bean footage, some of those pictures and videos that we had from our recent classes at the Actors Academy. All right, so this particular day was actually last week when we had Deanna in the building, and she's sitting there with one of our most prestigious students that we have. Morgynn Mckenzie is in the building actually tonight. I can't wait for y'all to meet that young lady right there. So the next one I believe should be from our class as well. That's the first class actually on characterization. We have a few of our students going over a scene, and the whole class actually discussed and broke down this scene for an hour and a half of straight scene work and trying to figure out this character. And it was over 15, 16 people breaking down two characters. It was a beautiful thing. I told you it was beautiful being footage. Play the next one. Let me see what we got. My man Adam. Yes, yes. And Micah. Yes, I love when I have them in class. This is actually Micah's first time in the class, I believe. And Adam has been with us since 2018, I think. He's been with us since the beginning. So it's always a pleasure having these two in our class. What you got next? Okay. Oh, these are two newbies here. Oh, we got two newbies in the building. They actually signed up for all four classes. That's the good thing about the Actors Academy. You can just do one class, whatever tickles your fancy, or you can do all four classes. And these brothers signed up for all four classes. So I'm looking forward to seeing them again this weekend. What we got next? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was Dr. Tammy Rogers is doing one of her warm-ups. That's from our first class with Isaac Loyal as well. I believe this warm-up, I can't tell you. You got to come to the class. If you want to check out the class, make sure you go to Eventbrite right now and look up the Actors Academy Take 12 Crafting the Character. There are only two classes left. So, yeah, go to the next one. What we got? Oh, Roxy in the building. She's actually bringing her niece to our classes. So our classes are normally for 18 and over, but we allowed her niece to come because she used to go to our actors playground classes, which are for kids. So sometimes we host classes for kids as well, but her niece has actually graduated to be able to come to the older classes. So it's such a pleasure having Roxy in the building. Yep. What's next? Okay, last but not least, you know what it is. That's the picture from our first class. We only accept 20 students per class, but this particular class just got to popping, man. Everybody wanted to come through and pull up. This is with Isaac Loyal in there, like I said before, also Dr. Tammy Rogers. I love every single aspect of the Actors Academy because it's really about community. It's really about education. It's really helping a lot of people in the DMV area. I don't know no other place that's doing what we do for the community, just like in how we do it. So I'd like to welcome in, as of right now, Antonio, Morgan,
Hello,
and then also
hello.
Paris D. Rose onto the set. All right. Hey guys, what's going on?
Awesome. What you do, brother?
I'm chilling. How y'all doing?
Great.
Fine. It's a reunion.
I know.
Yes,
I
it
love
is.
this.
Yes,
only
I
it
feel
been a
like
is.
we're back with the family again.
Yeah.
We need it though, man. I feel like I've been
know.
missing y'all ever since
Already.
last week.
I was just saying earlier we don't got filming this week. I'm kind of sad about it.
I'm
Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
You know,
But we here. We
yeah.
made a way. We made a way to still
Yes.
see each
There's a
other.
will, there's a way.
Yes. So I have just a few questions for you all today. Not going to hold you too long, but I wanted to get you all on our set. Just because I believe in this project so much. And I know it's going to be a hit. You all did your thing. It's a phenomenal project, Dating Games. It will be coming out soon. We're going to get to that a little bit later. But let me just let you all introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit. And let's just start there. So I'll start with you, Paris.
Hello, I'm Paris D. Rose, and I am the director of Dating Games, which is, of course, it's really dear to my heart. I'm going to tell you guys a little secret about it as well.
Mm.
All right. Thank you, Paris. We'll start there. Go ahead, Morgan.
Hello, everyone. I'm Morgynn Mckenzie. I'm an actress, a model. I'm a veteran, and I was the lead female role, Randy Jones, in this movie.
All right. Thank you, Morgan. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm Antonio Smith. Been acting for about 7 years now. I play Dumas in the film, and I work in tech, and I get buckets in my free time.
Okay, all right. He's trying to get drafted and get some roles. I get you. I got you. All right, cool. Thank y'all for that introduction. All right, so the first question really is for you, Paris. All right, tell us about the movie. Like, where does the story come from? You know, how did you come up with the concept? I know it's a popular question for you.
Yes, it is. Oh gosh. Well, it kind of takes me back. Well, where the movie came from is it was about a relationship, of course. Actually, a couple relationships, family and friends. So everything that happened in the movie is true.
Oh.
Everything that happened in the movie is true.
Okay, all right.
Maybe tweaked a little bit
that's
of them
interesting.
buying out
Yeah.
something, but they absolutely did that. So it was like heartache, and that's why I wrote it. And the ending, of course, we can't tell you what happened in the ending. But yeah, when people see this movie, they're gonna laugh, they're gonna cry, they're gonna do both. It's a great movie.
So it comes from a personal place.
Absolutely from, of course, myself, the person that wrote it. A lot of it has to do with me and relationships. And I just took some of it from family and friends as well.
Okay.
So when they look at the movie, they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, this happened to me," but they're good with it. I changed all the names as I did in my books. All names are changed. But yeah,
it's crazy because it is a lot of games played when you're dating.
Yes, it is.
And I think this movie, just from co-directing it, it plays into a lot of that. It's a lot of back and forth, a lot of this, a lot of that. So I think you hit the nail right on the head when it comes to playing games when you're dating. So relationships, yeah. Okay.
Until you catch, I think it's games until you actually catch them on a hook and you settle down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's games. Just playing games. The woman and the man as well, not just the man.
Yeah, it goes both ways. And I like the fact that you approached it that way.
Yeah.
You didn't make it just one-sided.
Exactly.
So that's really cool.
Right.
Okay. So I want to get to these lead actors and actresses over here.
Yes.
Okay. Was this let me ask. So is this like your first lead role?
Yes, this is my first lead role.
Okay.
Yeah, I was ecstatic.
Okay. How'd you feel? Is this your first lead as well? Let me ask. Is this your first lead role?
I have 2 other lead roles in production, but this is my first one that's finished. Yeah. So
first
technically,
lead
this
role.
is my first lead role.
All right. That's what's up.
You guys were amazing.
It was awesome. This was such a cool experience. Yeah.
How did you feel portraying your character of Randy?
I felt good with Randy because there's actually a lot of aspects of Randy that I've actually dealt in my real life. So it was kind of personal to me too, and it was almost like I'm like playing back my own life in a sense as well in some aspects. But I had a lot of fun. It was definitely a challenge, and I was so ready to take on the challenge. And learned so much. It was awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
I really enjoyed it. I feel like Dumas, it was a little change, just having to like get into the mindset of being an artist, as opposed to being like, a local smooth player, because I feel like that's who Dumas is. And I feel like I used to live like that a little bit, back in the day, maybe even a couple years ago, but like drawing that part from my life and also just like thinking about all of the, things I'd had to keep in mind, all of the nuances being an actual artist, it was fun, like putting that together and just saying, yeah.
Okay.
Not the
Yeah,
dance.
no, we ain't even gonna talk about the dancing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Everybody,
right.
dancing ain't my thing
So
at
are you an
all.
artist? Are you an artist? Do you play any music or anything like that, or no?
No.
Okay, so you really had to dig deep for this character.
Yeah. It was interesting seeing that, but I was able to connect on that side though, like just him being like a smooth guy, having charisma, being confident. I felt like I was able to pull, that and other situations from my life to really bring this guy together. Like,
I feel like your character had a lot of levels that you had to dig into and pour into and take from and things like that.
Yeah.
And the same thing with your character. And that's why I enjoy your writing so much. And when you asked about just being a part of it, I was like, hell yeah, because I know that the writing was going to be deep. And I want to ask, what did you see out of these two to make you decide that, oh yeah, these are the ones to play these characters?
Well, I'm going to be very honest with Morgynn. Initially, she was supposed to be in another movie.
Okay. I wonder what movie that could be.
Can I say it?
We'll leave it alone.
Okay.
We'll leave it alone.
Well, she was supposed to be in another movie, but I saw her when we did the auditions. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want her because I said I want her, and it happened. Actually, it actually happened. We had a little hiccup with other things, but I knew she was going to be the lead. Nice. She was supposed to be the lead. So what I see in her, I actually see myself. Like even the way that she dressed throughout the whole entire movie was the way that I love to dress. Wow. So yeah, I saw it was my vision, and she actually killed it.
Okay,
she absolutely killed the vision.
Right, she looked nice in all the different.
She was amazing, wasn't she? She was
fashion show.
Yes, it was a fashion show.
She was so beautiful.
Nice.
And with Antonio, to be very honest, tell you guys a little secret. Awsim was supposed to play Dumas.
True indeed.
He was. But it definitely fit. You did a great job. You did an amazing job. You actually the guy that you're playing, perfect.
I appreciate
that's
that.
exactly how he is. Cool, calm, laid back. You did amazing.
Thank you.
I couldn't imagine it being anybody else.
Yeah,
like even myself.
absolutely.
Like I wanted to co-direct. I like that part of it as well. But I love acting too. But if it's anybody else that killed that role, it's him. I think he probably did a better job than I would have done if I'm to be honest. Like you did great, bro. So I'm really happy and proud, especially for this to be your first lead.
Yeah.
That's what's up, fam. That's what's up.
I enjoyed acting with you too.
Of course. We got that chemistry. First day on set.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Talk about it. Talk about it.
First 5 minutes.
I was a little nervous.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know why. Like I write this stuff, but it still made me nervous. Like with the kissing and things of that sort. I'm like, oh my gosh, please! I know they going to. I know they. Come on, I know they.
You must have read my mind because I wanted to ask. Can you play some of the pictures from the set? There's some pictures from the set, just us all together, and different things that were happening on set. And your statement actually leads to my next question of, you see these two together. Oh, look at this beautiful couple there. Oh, that was a dope one. That was a good night.
That was fun.
Yes, that was definitely good. You can just scroll through them. It's fine. We just want to just talk over them as you go. That's fine. Yes, great locations.
I'm feeling some type of way.
Had a great day. Look at this. Oh, that's nice.
I'm not gonna cry.
Hey, I'm
not gonna shed no tears.
This is beautiful. Oh, that was a good night.
Wow.
This is beautiful.
Oh, that was a big night.
So let's see what else. What else we got? Oh, that was the first time I played. Yes. Yep. And anything else? Oh yeah. Okay.
All the cast.
That's the cast. Some of the cast and crew. So as you can see, it's a very family type of feel with this cast, and these are the type of sets that I enjoy being a part of. A lot of sets in the DMV give you this love. They give you this passion because we are the next ones up. And I wholeheartedly believe this in the film industry. We're up next if we're not already there, because I know a lot of people from this area already doing big things, including myself and including all these people sitting here. So getting back to that question, was there any scene that you two were particularly nervous about?
Yeah. Go ahead, you do yours.
Yeah, having to dance on stage. You know what I'm saying? Having to dance on stage, have a whole swag with it. You know what I'm saying? Sing my song.
Yeah.
I love
You had to
Okay.
memorize the song.
Okay.
It was
Shout
very-
out to Frank Johnson, my
Yeah.
man. That was his song.
It was very liberating,
Okay.
though. It was very liberating.
Nice.
My love, Frank Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
All right, how about you?
Okay, so
Don't give the movie away, but
Yeah.
just give us something.
the proposal scene.
Okay.
Only because as I wanted to prep for it, I realized that thought and creating that scene was like a blank slate in my mind. Like I've never not been able to go to something, but maybe because it's never happened in my life, it was just dark. And I was like, oh gosh, I don't know how to do that. So I had to go to YouTube and watch some people get proposed to.
The reaction.
People get proposed to. I never thought they would
prep
Google
myself. I had to see
proposal.
what that
Okay.
looked like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But you did your research as an actor.
I did research when I didn't know. Yes.
Yeah.
And she did tell me that she was gonna she had a little problem with that. She was like, well, I don't know how to act, and I definitely don't scream. And I was like, oh, she was like, I can't scream. Like if he proposed, I can't go. Tell me how to
You're
do
gonna
it.
sound scared instead of like excited. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't believe that because she's an amazing actress.
How many times you been proposed to?
Never.
Never? Oh my God.
Never.
So
and I never even imagined it either. So I have never imagined someone getting on a knee and proposing to me either. I haven't gotten there yet mentally, I guess. So it was just a blank. It was like a dark hole.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And I was
That's
like,
interesting that those are the
you're gonna get a
nervous ones.
proposal.
Oh, right after. Yeah. Good luck. All right. All right. Next question. We only got a few more left.
Okay.
You already answered the next one I was actually going to ask.
What?
I'll leave it. I'll leave it. You already answered it. Okay. What did you learn about yourself through this process? Give me one thing you learned about yourself through this process. Because I feel like film set, any film school, any class, anything you do, you should be learning something through the process. If you're just doing it, doing lines, going home, whatever, you're not truly taking this shit serious. So what did you learn through this process?
I've definitely learned that I have more layers that I need to tap into as far as like being vulnerable. I mean, when I first started taking classes, one thing my coach told us was that we should journal because, you know, it keeps you self-aware and it like just shows you like how vulnerable you can really be if you're honest with what you're putting down. So yeah, I got more to explore in myself. Like I got more emotions to explore, you know, more layers to explore.
Nice. I like that answer. Great answer. What you got?
I learned that I can get thrown into the fire and survive. And also like this really dawned on me that the acting industry is where I belong. And what's really aligning for me. And then kind of what you said, the depths that you have to go. I kind of learned like how far I can go and how far I would like to go and what I can now do to get further and deeper.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. All right.
It was so fun.
How about you? What did you learn through this process?
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Locations.
Okay.
That was the biggest thing. The biggest thing for me was like trying to find locations. And of course, our co-director, Awsim, was like, Harris, I need to talk to you. It was always like, I need to talk to you. I was like, okay, what did I do? He was like, now, locations.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a key now. It's supposed to have been like way like weeks and weeks prior. So I learned that like far as in the next movie is to make sure that the locations I have them down.
Yeah. Yes. Pre-production.
And to have less I had a lot of cast. I didn't expect that. It was like 23 cast members.
Oh wow. Okay.
Definitely was.
So managing those folk is something else.
But I had so much help. The team, we have an amazing team.
Okay.
So we had a lot of help, and I wouldn't be able to do it without the great team.
Yeah, no doubt. I think, speaking of team,
yeah.
I'm looking here, and I actually see somebody from our team. I got to shout out Elisha.
Hey,
Great set design. Y'all look great, team. My guy. Okay, then we got CME 1138 saying, "Hey fam, let's go." Yeah, family. Do you have a trailer? Oh, that's a good question. Because that leads us Of course, Be More Podcast is coming in. Hey, family, what's up, fam? Thank you for having us. You know we love you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. So that's good. This is good. So I got two more questions that actually lead to that last question right there. Which one should I ask first? Okay. When people see this movie, what you kind of answered it on your end a little bit, but I want you to go deeper. What do you want them to feel when people see your character on scene on this set, on this movie? Sorry, Antonio.
I want them to see and be entertained by what the life of somebody like who's named that guy like is, because Dermis is like that guy. He's an R&B star, and you really get to see how he moves in his personal life, his dating life, some of the things he does do, some of the things you wouldn't expect him to do. I just want him to be entertained. I want a roller coaster of emotions. Coming from anger to happiness to sadness to humor. I want all of that. Like you watching Dermis and Dermis and Randy together, I want you to experience all of that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice,
what an
nice.
experience.
I like that. Yes. Go ahead. How do you want people to feel from your character from this film?
I want them to feel the vulnerability and to be comfortable in that in the real world. I think there was so many like real human experiences within the movie. So I would say I want them to feel Randy's vulnerability, even Dumas's too. And also strength.
Okay.
I would love for them to feel the strength with the vulnerability and how you can kind of have that yin yang in both sides. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Strength and vulnerability. Okay. But your character did display that from just me seeing the film and how we shot it.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was a great character art. So how about you? How do you want people to feel?
That at the end of all games, there is love. There is love. You will find love at the end of it all. The love that you should have.
Yeah.
And just know that it is a game until you get caught. And when I mean get caught, I mean like, on a hook. Whether it's a fiance or whether it's a husband or wife, eventually the dating games will end. But until you get caught, it's a game. It's a game.
Yeah.
I think I like that. I like that. It is a game. It is a dating game. And you actually, again, offer the best segues. You must know exactly like what I was about to say. So we're actually going to play a game since I have the cast and director of dating games on our set for the first one. All right. So let's go ahead. I want everybody to look down beside them. You should see pieces of paper with a marker on top.
Okay.
Well, maybe mine.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. That was the first part of the game.
Okay.
All right.
Find the paper.
Yes, find the paper. Now, don't let anybody see your answers at all. I have a few questions for you all, and I want to see how well you know your cast and crew.
We're writing inside or on the back?
On the back side. Yes, on the back side. Yes. How well do you know? Just the ones here. Just the ones here.
I said I had 23.
How well do you know these guys here? Okay. So I have 4 questions. Do not let them see what you write. And if you could, write it the big way across. Write it the big and write it in big letters across, like
here.
No.
Like
this
landscape.
way?
Landscape.
Okay.
Yeah, landscape for everybody. All right.
Okay.
All right. So hide it, please, because you get points if somebody, it's different points involved. All right. This game is called, I'm not even got a name for it yet. This is we gonna make up a name by the end of this. All right. All right. The first question.
Okay.
What show would you want to act on between these 3? No.
Okay.
What you doing? You already writing shit already? Hold on. Law and Order, Bridgerton, or Abbotston Elementary. You just got to write one. You just write one. Which one would you want to act on? Law and Order, Bridgerton, or Abbott's Elementary? Not Abbotston. Abbott's Elementary. Don't let nobody see it, please.
She
Law and Order.
She listened to how many times I read
Bridgerton. Okay. Abbott Elementary. I want in the chat. I want y'all to answer that as well. What show would you want to act on out of those 3? Let's see how many answers we get of like if it's different. All right. All right. Cool. Now, Paris, I'm going to ask you. Write your answer yet?
Yes, and it wasn't fair, but okay.
Okay. You got your answer. Answer. Long way, of course. Yes. Now hide it.
Okay.
It's hidden.
Antonio. What do you think Paris' answer was?
Evanston Elementary.
Don't answer. Don't tell him if it's right or wrong. What do you think Paris's answer was?
I'll go with Law and Order.
Law and Order, Evanston Elementary. What was your answer? Show it to the people. Show it. What you got?
Law and Order.
Law and Order. Okay.
Wow.
You got 1 point. You got 1 point. Okay.
Wow.
All right. Now I'm gonna go this way. What do you think Morgan's answer was?
Law and Order.
What do you think Morgan's answer was?
Law and Order.
What is your answer?
Bridget.
Neither of y'all get a point for that.
Oh my gosh.
Keep note of your points because I'm not. All right.
That's why I
Any day.
Yeah.
Any day, anytime,
Bridgerton?
any month. Yes.
Amazing.
Bridgerton. Okay.
I was like, that wasn't fair. I love it.
Antonio. We're gonna go to him next. What do you think Antonio's answer was, Paris?
Abbott's and what is it?
Abbott's Elementary? Abbott
Yeah,
Elementary?
I think
Abbott
Abbott's
Elementary?
Elementary.
That's
or-
single
What do you
one,
got?
that's
Because I said it twice.
Abbott Elementary. Show the people. Show the world.
It's
Show the
because I said
world.
it
Show the
twice. Hey,
world.
don't mind a
Abbott
handwriting.
Elementary.
Yeah.
So both of y'all get a point. So
Okay.
you got
I got
2
two.
points. You got
Okay.
1 point.
Okay.
Write it somewhere so we can keep a
Okay.
note of it. All right. We only got 3 more questions left.
Okay.
I like this.
Yeah.
All right. Grab another piece of paper
Okay.
Yeah.
on the side, or if you already have it on, you go to the next piece.
Mhm.
All right. Who would you want to direct you between Spike Lee,
Mhm.
Issa Rae, or Steven Spielberg? Out of those 3, who would you want to direct you? Spike Lee, Issa Rae, or Steven Spielberg? Okay, Eli said, Morgan, I can definitely see on Bridgerton. CME 1138 said Law and Order. I love Law and Order. Oh man, this is great. Abbott Elementary, shout out to the writer, great person as well. Okay. All right, cool. So we got our questions, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to go the reverse way now. What do you think Antonio selected between? Who would he want to get directed by? Spike Lee, Issa Rae, or Steven Spielberg?
Spike
Spike
Lee.
Lee? Who do you got, Morgan, for him?
I think Issa Rae.
Issa Rae. Who you got? What that say?
Spike.
Spike Lee. So, all right, you got another point. Make sure you mark your points, get them down. Okay, let's go back the other way. All right, Antonio, who do you think Morgan says she wants to be directed by? Spike Lee, Issa Rae, or Steven Spielberg?
Issa Rae.
Okay, who you got?
Issa Rae.
Issa Rae. What you got?
Issa.
Issa
Hey.
Rae. Okay, get your
Joy.
point. Put your points
Where you
down.
at,
Put your
Issa
points.
girl?
All right, now
3 points.
Antonio, who you think Paris said
Oh.
between Spike Lee, Issa Rae, or Steven Spielberg? Who would you want to?
Issa Rae.
Issa Rae. Who you got? her?
Spike.
Spike. Ooh, this is split. What you got?
Issa Rae.
Hey!
Get your point. Get your point. Get your
Boom.
point.
Let's go.
Please keep a tab. All right. The next question, we have 2
I
left.
got no
Okay.
points.
Go
on
get
that.
another piece of paper,
Oh,
or
got
yep,
it.
go to the next one.
Okay.
The next one is, who would you want to do a fight scene with? Bruce Lee, The Rock, or Jason Statham? Who would you rather do a fight scene with? Bruce Lee, The Rock, or Jason Statham?
Let's do it this way.
All right. Now let's go. Paris, who do you think Morgan selected? Bruce Lee, The Rock, or Jason Statham?
Jason.
Jason Statham? Okay.
Yeah, Jason Statham.
Who do you
Jason-
think? Jason Statham?
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you got?
Y'all, just so y'all know,
The
Ah!
Rock. Okay.
any
I
scene
started
with The
saying-
Rock.
I
Yeah,
started to say
okay.
The Rock.
So
That's
this is
what's up.
yeah.
Hey, Dwayne Johnson, if you are listening,
I'm gonna
Morgan
play your
Mckenzie-
daughter. We can be badasses. Oh, sorry. We can
No,
be.
you can curse on
Okay.
there. Fuck.
Shit, we can.
We try to keep it to a minimum.
Look,
but
look,
yes,
what you say? All the cursing that we
right. We've been real tame
We've
tonight.
been really
Sorry,
good. That's
but
good.
yes,
Yeah.
all the scenes. Oh my goodness, I want to walk away and then everything just explodes behind us, and we just fist pump.
Oh,
Yes,
love
okay.
it.
That's
I
the
love
scene
it.
you want.
just so y'all know.
Okay.
Now y'all
All right.
know.
Got you. All right. And now we're gonna go to Antonio next. Who do you think Antonio picked? Bruce Lee, The Rock, or Jason Statham?
I think Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll go with
Who
that.
do you think he picked, Paris?
The Rock.
The Rock.
Dang.
Okay. Who'd you pick?
Yes.
Jason Statham. Take your point. All
I just
right.
want to put the pause.
We're about to get to our last question in a second. All right. Now, who do you all think Paris selected? If she were to be in a fight scene, would it be Bruce Lee, The Rock, or Jason Statham?
The Rock.
Okay. The Rock. Who you think she picked?
Jason
Statham. What you got?
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Oh.
Okay. She kept it all
We
straight.
should've
known.
Bruce Lee. That's the man. That was
He
the
is
man.
the man.
That
Bruce
was the
Lee
man.
is the man.
Yep, that's who everybody took after.
Yes,
all Jason
exactly.
Statham, everybody else.
Bruce
Okay.
Lee.
So this is our last question.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
This is the Actors Academy. And the Actors Academy is all about the DMV. That's one thing that everybody knows about me is I want to push this culture forward here in the DMV. And I believe in it so deeply. That's why I have the classes. That's why I do things where, all of my productions are pretty much shot out of this area. I cast out of this area because I want to see us move forward. The reason I'm even invested in doing this podcast tonight, and it felt pretty good, so I might be doing more in the future, is because it's on us to really push us forward. So, hey, if I got to be a catalyst, I love to be that. And everybody in here, like I said before, I'm sitting amongst greatness. And soon the world will know.
So are we.
Yes.
He knows it.
You already know.
Everyone loves Awesome.
Oh, appreciate that.
Awesom's awesome.
Yes,
the
he
bro,
is.
man. It's the big bro, man.
My man.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all of y'all for sure.
Already.
All right. So my last question, it's a little bit anti-DMV almost to a certain extent, but not really. It's just a different question, right?
Okay.
If you could choose another city to live in to perform your art, right? What city would that be and why? Between LA, New York, and Atlanta.
I feel like I was.
Oh, no. Write it. Oh, yeah. You about to lose points, man. We're going to get them deducted. All right. Let's just like, no, stop. All right. Write it down. This is the last question. And we want to see who has the most points at the end. All right. Let's see. Y'all got to tally them up. Okay. So I'll leave our director. I'll let it be on her first. So who do you think, what city do you think Paris selected? LA, New York, or Atlanta? If she didn't live in the DMV, where would Paris be?
California.
North side 40.
Hey.
Okay, all right. What you got, Morgan?
ATL.
Hey, okay. Down to A. What you got? What you put on that paper?
ATL.
Okay, shocking. Get your
I'm moving up in the world, y'all.
Okay, ATL. All right, that's
I gotta
good
get
to
one
know.
more point.
Good to know. Are we going to keep it moving this way?
You saw mine.
Paris. What city do you think Morgan would be in? LA, New York, or Atlanta? Atlanta. Okay, the A. What you got?
New York.
Oh, I love those answers, everybody. But y'all know I love the warm weather.
Ooh, LA.
And that's why. Only for the weather, I guess. Yes. But I was thinking both of those. I love all those.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, they all look good options.
I like Atlanta and New York. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody say LA? Nobody said LA for her?
Nope.
No? Okay, no points.
No. Okay, we gotta get one more point.
Okay,
folks.
let me go ahead, then we'll go to the chat. So, Antonio. Morgan, what do you think? What city do you think he'd be in? LA, New York, or Atlanta?
I think Antonio wants to go. I'm gonna just say Atlanta.
Okay. I can see him on some Tyler Perry. Something happening down there. What you got?
LA.
Oh, okay. Where you at?
I am absolutely in love with New York.
Oh my God! I should have known.
That's crazy.
That's the only two I had it up against.
Okay, well, tally them up. Let me look at this. We'll see what you got and be honest.
Yeah.
Frank Johnson says Tonio, LA. Okay, great show. Thanks, Eli. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate you. Not SAG, so I'd be in LA. Okay. Cool. Thank you. You're doing excellent. I appreciate that. Thank you. Actors Academy Baltimore breeds the best. You already, Eli. All right, let's get it. So, Did we do everybody?
What I got, like
Is
7
that
points?
all the questions?
He said he got
Now we
7
got to
points.
tally up the points.
No, you don't.
Honest
He
points.
said-
All
he
right.
said that's 7
Bluffing
points.
ass points. All right.
Okay.
man.
I think I already know who.
All right.
All right,
What we
now.
got?
I lost. It's between y'all two.
How many
Yeah.
points you got? Yes.
2.
Shout them out. 2. Okay. How many
Mhm.
points you got?
I have 3 and Morgan has 4.
Okay.
I
So
have
we
4.
have,
Of course, being a director, I'm always like,
you already on it.
I'm
Okay.
already on it. I know all
I
the
have
points that
4.
they have.
Well,
so
shout out to our winner.
I know
Morgyn.
y'all. I know y'all like that after spending all this time
Yes.
She
together.
has won the game.
Woo!
The dating game.
Yes.
Yes. That's
yes,
what's up.
she has won the dating game.
Yes, she has.
Oh, I like that.
So this has been an exciting show. I'm so happy to have y'all. I felt like that
Yes.
would be a
Awesome.
nice little, not icebreaker. We know each other and everything, but that
Yes.
would be something cool for us to do. So I hope y'all enjoyed the
Absolutely.
first game on the Actors Academy podcast.
That was
Takeover.
awesome.
So, yeah,
Yes, thank you so much,
Yes.
Awsim,
That's
for
what's up.
having us.
You're welcome.
And also Be More Pod Studios. Thank you
Yes,
so much
thank
as well.
you.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Yes.
Special
Thank
shout
y'all.
out, definitely. Dennis, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Sandy, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
holding
guys.
it down.
Yay.
Got my man in the back. He on the 1s and 2s. I'm surprised he ain't pop out. He might want to make an appearance real quick. We'll see in a second. Sandy made her appearance earlier. We got a little Rumpelstiltskin.
Yes, I think he helped me down the stairs while my husband was on
He
the phone.
did?
Yeah, my husband was on FaceTime, and he was
that's
like,
what's up.
call somebody and tell them to come out to help you because I know you're not going to go down the steps or open the door for yourself.
Yeah.
He was such a gentleman, so thank you so much for helping me.
Danny, yes, thank you,
Yes.
Danny. We appreciate you, bro, for sure, fam. Thank you. Yeah. So our last question. What's up? When is Dating Games going to be like available or edited or people on the lookout for a trailer, something? You don't have to give us exact time, but
Yes.
2027, is it coming 2026? What you looking for?
2026.
Okay, looking
Definitely
for
2026.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
I know Frank Johnson looking like, stop it.
Okay. All right.
Stop, get out.
We ain't worried about
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to be
Well, of
looking
course, you
forward
would
to
know.
it.
You
Yeah.
would definitely know.
I'm looking
Frank.
forward to it. Whatever date it does come out, I know it's going to be phenomenal. I know it's going to be great. And man, I just want to thank you all again one more time. Any last words? Can y'all tell people how you can be followed? Give your Instagram handle, something like that.
Okay.
Yes,
Go ahead.
I'm Paris D. Rose on Instagram. Also Paris D. Rose on Facebook. And it's 2 R's. Paris is 2 R's.
with the apostrophe.
Paris.
Yes. Paris D. Rose.
Paris. Heroes.
Yep. And y'all can find me at Morgynn Kendall _ on IG. And then Facebook, just Morgynn Mckenzie.
Morgan with a Y.
Morgan with a Y and 2
Yes,
N's.
and 2 N's.
Morgan with a Y and 2 N's.
Yes, we're different. We're
Kendall
different.
_ IG.
Y'all can find me at Smooth Tony. That's Smooth Tony. SMOOTH
Ooh.
TONY.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Okay.
Just like his character.
Yes. Smooth. All right. That's why he was cast so well.
Yeah.
Oh man, so this is for me, man. Like I said just a couple seconds ago, dope experience. So happy to have this takeover here at Be More Podcast of the Actors Academy. Everything we talked about, I think, is something that is going to push the culture forward, and that's what the Actors Academy is about. I want to first thank our guests, Paris D. Rose, Antonio Smith, Morgynn Mckenzie, and shout out to our movie, Dating Games. Keep a lookout. It will be out shortly, 2026. I'm telling you, it's going to be fire. Shout out to our producer, Sandy and Danny, for having us and holding us down with this production today. It was amazing. I'm so happy to be here with them. I can't wait. You know, I'm kind of comfortable in this chair. I might have to come back at some point. So thank you, of course, to Dennis, as I mentioned earlier. Make sure y'all go to Eventbrite and check out the Actors Academy. Take 12 is crafting our character. This week we have David the O, who's going to be in the building. It's 2 to 4 p.m. on Saturday. He's going to be talking about improvisation. And then the final week we have Dr. Tammy Rogers, who is our acting coach. She's going to be in the building discussing script analysis and then also scene study. So in the Actors Academy, not only do we learn, but we actually put in that work and we get real opportunities. Okay. So like I said, thank you. I can't wait to come back and do this again. Until next time, see you at the Academy.